There, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and I'm doing a cusp reading for February 10 to March 10. And today's reading here is for Scorpio-Sag. Thank you for being patient. I have been doing these according to likes, and I do appreciate you being here, and your likes and shares and subscribes helps my channel grow. So please, if you do like this or it resonates, do give me a like just to let me know. And I actually would love your comments if something's resonating here for you. I do read them, and I love to know if something's hitting home. So I just pretty much, for any of you being here or returning here, know that I don't really sugarcoat things too much. I kind of just say what I see and take it as it comes, okay? So if it's not for you, it's not for you. And feel free to check your other signs. So again, this is for Scorpio-Sag for the period between February 10 to March 10, 2020. Let's see what's going on. First round is in the upright, and then I'll clarify about your person and you. So your energy is in the Knight of Pentacles. You see your person in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, quite interesting. You might have Earth in your chart. They might have Earth in their chart for sure. You feel about them the Six of Wands. They're in the energy of the Hermit. They see you in the energy of the Magician. Wow. Very, very powerful energies in this reading. And they feel about you the Star. So, okay, Scorpio-Sag. The mutual energy between the two of you, the collective energy, is the Justice energy. Explain it all in a minute. Obstacle potentially is the Page of Swords. Advice, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to push this back. Got to push my coffee back. That helps. The potential outcome, we always have free will, but the potential outcome is the High Priestess. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Tower. Wow, this is amazing. Wow. Okay, this is a lot. So again, this, I didn't say it clearly. This is a relationship reading. It can be romantic. It can be a hopefully romantic current partner, business person that you're connected to in work, family, friend, doesn't matter. Okay, so it is a relationship energy. Let me just tune into your energy here of the reading. So it's really, really interestingly positive reading. And yet we have an undercurrent of, the High Priestess is not necessarily negative. The Tower being that something is going to seismically shift here. Some kind of transformation is kind of interesting. You know, we're in a full moon period right now, full moon in Leo. It is endings, transitions, that kind of thing could happen. But, you know, this is over the next 30 days. We shall see. So you're in the energy of really trying to make something happen. I don't know if it's in your work or with this relationship, but you're kind of, you know, the Knight of Pentacles energy is the slow going, get the goal sort of energy. So even if you're not like the flashy energy right now, you're moving steadily and surely toward whatever your aim is. So, you know, you might have a more logical approach right now, and you see it right in front of you. It's very tangible. You want to create and manifest something. You're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to put in the time. You kind of see your person as the same way, Queen of Pentacles. You see them as being kind of concrete and, a stable force. And they're very focused on their pentacle. So they're focused on creating, manifesting, nurturing something. They're highly focused. They're looking right down at that pentacle, holding it. And maybe since your person's in the energy of the Hermit right now, they've retreated to do that. Maybe they've taken a step back in order to focus. And that's kind of what's happening here. That in order for them to realize what their plans and goals are, or even as it relates to this relationship, their mode of operating is, you know what, I just need to take a beat. I need to step back. And Maybe they're getting guidance. Maybe they're just evolving spiritually. We're going to definitely do some good clarifying here. But they've taken, or they might be missing from the scene for the moment. You don't have a negative feeling about them. You feel Six of Wands. So you feel there's some victory. You feel there's some satisfaction out of what's happening now. I don't feel like you feel at a loss or in the negative. There might be pieces missing because the obstacle is the Page of Swords, and that does have to do with communication, or perhaps the communication went wonky a little bit, or was abrupt or behind the scenes. So there might be some behind the scenes communication that created a little bit of havoc in the system. But in general, the other feeling for some of you, and this I think I could be reading for a small percentage of you, is that some of you may be feeling like, you want more attention from this person. They're not giving you the right attention. If they've missed and skipped out of the scene for a little bit to be a little more isolated, you might be feeling like they are looking for their own attention or not giving you the proper attention. I think the majority of you feel pretty confident about what's going on with this person. So that's why the Six of Wands. So they're in the energy of the Hermit. I described that a minute ago. They might be searching. They might be evolving, going inward, seeking answers. They see you as manifesting. So you feel like you are focused and trying to manifest something here. They see you as that. They see you as the magician, which is wonderful. You might be very attractive to them right now. There tends to be a magnetic attraction energy around the magician often. That is just a tie that you two have. There is a lot of majors here. I mean, there's a lot of major cards here versus minor arcana. So, the Hermit, the Star, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, and the Tower, and the High Priestess is a ton. We're gonna clarify, see what's up. So they see you as really being confident. They see you being confident and in charge and moving towards your goals. And I think you see them similarly. They just are a little less communicative right now, or they're searching within. They also feel about you, the Star. So you're either center in their world, they really look up to you, or they just see you as very unconditionally loving and a part of their journey and introspection, a part of their healing, which is a really, really beautiful message. If they see you as the Magician and they feel about you, the Star, that's a really, I just got chills kind of thinking about that, like in my body. So it's just a really powerful connection that the two of you have. And truthfully, the connective energy is the Justice. So, you might have a fair and equal partnership. It's not in the advice or in the needing to happen. There could be that a decision is coming. That could be what is going to kind of shift things to get this to rock out of a current state if it needs to rock out of a current state. There could be a decision coming down by one or both of you. I think it would be both of you. Could be a literal court judgment that's coming. I don't know about that, though. But there is something coming that's going to rock any complacency or any status quo out of the picture. We're going to clarify. Okay. And your potential obstacle is this kind of Page of Swords energy, sort of an immature communication might have come through, or a behind the scenes communication that is leaving some pieces out. High Priestess close to the chest, secretive. Advice would be to understand that this is a fated relationship. It's taking its course, largely guided by the universe. So that's why I do feel this is deep. But you may need to let go of the reins a little bit. Okay. Oops, sorry. I just dropped a card. Interestingly enough, the card I just dropped is the Tower. So I'm just going to keep that because there's some kind of real shake-up energy. It's not a scary thing always. It's just a shake-up energy that we need to examine here. Okay, you're in the Knight of Pentacles. Why is that? There's been some instability and some missing pieces. and yet you want to turn some light on it and heal. So you're after information or just your own goals right now, because there's been maybe this tower influence that has created instability, or maybe there's been some fear or missing pieces, or somebody's been holding back. So something might have hurt you in that regard, that something was held back from you. So you're like, you know what, I need to focus on my goals right now, or find out what's missing because you want healing. I think your wiser move is obviously focusing on yourself right now, than chasing after something that is not apparent. Because we are having the advice here of trust, okay? You see your person, Ace of Wands, and Six of Wands in the reverse. What was passionate maybe for you about your person, or had a fast, passionate start, might have upended in some way. So it's left you feeling a little bit in quandary about how did that happen that way? But you do feel about them the Six of Wands. Yeah, another passionate Page of Wands in the reverse, and the World. So something that had so much potential and spark did seem to, for now, come to a pause or an ending of a chapter. But why the Six of Wands over that? Like, I wouldn't feel the Six of Wands about that. Maybe that's the version that I said about wanting attention. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Wands in the reverse. There's definitely been an energy or a fire or a passion that may have started strong and then did like a premature dip. And it's left you feeling like, what happened? Like, I had attention here, I had this magnetic attraction here, and I still don't know, the communication is sort of blocked. What happened here? And you've got the person in the Hermit. We mentioned this person might have stepped out of the scene, hiding things. Maybe there is some secrets happening. They could be really busy right now, or juggling two opportunities, two people, two things they have to make a decision between. And again, they're not clear about what they want to do, and they're retreating. They're just retreating. They see you as loving, generous, and I think patient amid this conflict. I think they see you sometimes being firm and bringing your truth, and bringing the banter and the battle, and maybe they like that fierceness about you, because they see that as confidence, but they also see you as loving and generous. They feel about you the Star. They're not evaluating right now. They're not giving their love right now. They're not looking to reconcile right now. If they're feeling the Star, it might be they have this magnanimous and loving feeling toward you, but they may be giving to themselves a little bit more to heal from something that happened. That's going to resonate with some of you. So there is a decision about the partnership coming down. It is needing some empathy and some compromise to take, and get the right insight here. It's on a break period because they're hermiting, which could be part of that Hanged Man energy, that it's going to be a delay before that judgment or decision is made, but there is a decision or a crossroad that this relationship is coming to. The challenge of the Page of Swords. Wow. Interesting. So there's a creation happening, and an opportunity happening, and a new love maybe being brought in. This wants to happen, but somebody's holding back and not communicating, or holding a piece of the truth out. You have a person, or you may not be revealing how you really feel. You may not be revealing that you want to start over, that you really are wanting to invest. They may not be ready to say or know that they want to bring in that offer and start fresh. You might be stuck in this energy of this relationship, so having a hard time seeing that there's things around you that are really offering you new starts. And I think it's just very convoluted, and the cards are saying that you need to trust Wheel of Fortune. And, really let go of your self-imposed stress over this. Don't work so hard at it. Definitely don't create the patterns you've already created. Don't do the things you've already done. And strike out with some independence here. Don't do the things you've already done. 8 of Coins in the reverse. Don't keep working at something to force something here. It's a let the universe take the wheel kind of a message. And the potential outcome is the High Priestess. Balance, healing, love, and letting go the burden. That's a beautiful potential outcome with the High Priestess, so that you will be able to follow your intuition. You'll be able to tap into your inner knowing. Something may have to happen first to show you that no, you just can't keep trying at this. There might be some harshness before you realize, you know what, this I need to put up a boundary around this because it's not working for me. And you may have to have the same introspection and pause that your person is going through. There may need to be, excuse me, a mirroring of that. Okay. So what are a couple more Mystic Moon Oracles messages for each of you during this time, February 10 to March 10, Scorpio-Sagittarius. Shuffling on my lap a little bit. Surrender. We just talked about surrendering to the universe. And numbing. So, you know, if you're going to do the work and you're going to dig a little deeper and try to be in your own hermit kind of exploration mode, it's important to not do things that are complete distraction. Don't overwork, don't overeat, drink, socialize, or do external things to the point of just trying to get out of any discomfort. It's kind of face the discomfort so you can get through this faster and deeper and more long term. It's more sustainable that way. And that may not be a message for everybody. Some of you are listening, you're going to go, I'm so over it. I'm doing all these healthy things. If you are, awesome. Maybe this message isn't for you, or just keep it up. Family. They might be focused on family. Fall. Fall was an important period for this, or will be the next fall. From a timing perspective. Oh, jeez. Sorry. And admired. Yeah, they feel about you the star. And I think that's definitely, they hold you in high esteem. You know what? They hold you in high esteem. So I don't think you have to worry about that. They're being quiet right now. For sure. They're being quiet right now. That's what's kind of probably driving you a little crazy, but sometimes you know how this goes. The more we push, the more we probe, the more we do Page of Swords as the obstacle, the more we try to like dig what's going on, ping the other person, try to probe, look behind the scenes, check out their social media. You're putting out energy of neediness, of chasing, if you're doing that. For just those of you that are maybe doing a little bit of frantic chasing, the message here is no. Don't keep doing that. Let go of the worry. You're probably way more worried. If this is the karmic connection it seems to be, the universe is going to work this out in its own timing, as well as you can't just make it go away overnight. So even if you're not hearing from your person, they didn't stop the connection either. They're dealing with it differently than you. High Priestess, outcome, High Priestess, outcome. Relax. And number 2, all about relationship here. Connection. Relax into your higher truth. Get in touch with yourself. Slow down. Trust in the spiritual answer here. They're doing what they need to do right now. They're doing what they need to do, and so you also need to. Let's see if there's any twin flame messages of what they're thinking about you right now. Excuse me. I don't know how I feel anymore, which may be why they're going within. I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. So they're trying to move out of this quiet avoidance. They just want to get in touch with themselves. There's a feeling, too, that they may not be worthy. They feel a little damaged and not ready yet. So they're doing their own healing. For many of you, your counterpart is doing healing right now. And a last message for you. Any other last message we can get for you, Scorpio-Sagittarius? February 10 through March 10. We're going to be experiencing a part of this Mercury retrograde, revisiting, contemplating, you know, all that. Don't rush into anything. Child, excuse me, the child is that part of us that yearns to be innocent and carefree and look forward to what tomorrow brings with excitement. Your inner child helps you expect the best, balance work and play, and joy and sorrow. Even if your childhood was shattered by people unable to love, you are complete. You are forever a complete child of the divine, loved and lovable. So yeah, this message was definitely meant for a certain number of you who may need to, during this time, take your hands off the wheel, trust, have faith, and if you need to do your own hermit exploration, dig a little deeper, just pay attention to nurturing you. If you need to do any inner child work, this would be the time. It's perfect timing for that. You know, I don't mean to be like psychoanalytic about that, but for some of you, that may be holding an important message. I think all of us at many times in our lives need to be reminded that we can look upon things with innocent and fresh eyes like a child. And I think not delve too deeply or overanalyze things, as well as, excuse me, nurture ourselves, parent yourself. Okay, so I hope there was some messages here. Let me know. Good luck with things, and I'll see you soon. Take care.